recording.
Are we? Oh, shit. You just did it. Wow, good for you.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to the Marty Shoehorn podcast.
Eric, do you mind if I get us started this week?
Yes, sir.
I've got a question. I'm worried about your commitment to the Shoehorn. If we can get into this real quick before we talk about Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Fire
You're,
away, Captain.
you're eating right now?
This is my
You're eating, right?
Are you in on the Shoehorn or not? I'm hearing some stuff around the way. Not liking what I'm hearing. Wyatt and I are here every week. Ben, he's got to eat his dinner, so we give him some slack. But you're
Look at him.
texting stuff. What's going on, Eric?
Honestly, I'm in, boss. I'm in. You have my full commitment, Captain. It just crept up on me. You know, I forgot yesterday about the podcast, honestly, and it kind of caught me off guard. And this one wasn't a free one, which I wasn't too happy about. Nick canceled again. I kind of don't feel like it's fair that some people get to cancel and I don't.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Thursday of my life, I have to be committed to this. I mean, that's a little strict.
Well, that's why I'm asking. You don't have to be committed to this. You can be in and out if you want.
Well, I'm committed. I'm just saying, what if I have to take a Thursday off? Like,
We already gave you one Thursday off, didn't we?
we moved the podcast.
We moved our whole podcast around.
But I didn't
you.
want that. I asked for a break, and you guys said no. We'll move the podcast.
All right, Eric. I'll take what you're saying. I think you committed enough for us to keep going. Why don't you give us an intro into Kiss Kiss Bang Bang?
Yeah, after all that getting reamed out and questioned, why don't you just go ahead and lead the podcast?
There's that I've been stomping for this whole podcast. Why doesn't Ben give us the intro? Because this is his movie. He's been chatting about it.
Go ahead, Ben.
I don't
Take
know.
it away.
But
All right, and welcome to this week's edition of the Marty Stein Shoehorn.
an intro, Ben. You just need to know where it came from.
All right, so we went with Kiss 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 Bang Bang.
No, just two.
2005, Shane Black's directorial debut.
Oh,
Did not know that.
wow, makes sense.
Robert Downey Jr. credits this film as the film that got him Iron Man.
Oh man.
Really?
Huh.
Yep. Essentially, well, what the facts about the movie say is that Favreau saw this film and
He had to have.
I guess he suggested him for the role.
I'm verklempt.
So, but yeah, it's 2005. It's kind of like a noir crime. It's kind of like a satire crime noir, is what I would say. Like they're kind of poking fun at the genre a little bit, but
It's
I don't know.
self-aware.
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
What do you guys?
neo-noir black comedy crime film. So good.
Okay.
Good.
That's the official description?
On Wikipedia, yes. So
Ben nailed it. Yeah, good.
That's a beat.
So what did everybody think? I assume everyone actually watched it, right?
I did watch it, and I watched it today. Don't feel like I gave it a fair. I don't like giving a. I like watching at night, honestly. I don't like watching during the day. I don't feel like my mind is as centered as it should be. But this wasn't as bad as I was expecting, to be honestly. I didn't know what to expect from this movie. I think Robert Downey, I'm pretty much in on any movie he's in. I think he's a true A-lister. He can kind of uplift any movie he's in, even if it's not as good as you're hoping, just with his charismatic ability. So I see why he got the film for Iron Man after this, absolutely. But overall, I got a lot of Death to Smoochie vibes from you, again, Ben.
What do you mean by that?
Well, a similar genre, like you were saying, it's a little bit of a satire, black neo-noir comedy, a little bait and switch murder kind of stuff going on. Which is fine. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but I got similar vibes from it where I just wasn't as into certain parts of the movie by certain points where I just didn't feel invested.
Like Roger Dorn being the bad guy.
Roger Dorn from Seinfeld.
Yeah. But no, I mean, honestly, I didn't think it was that bad.
This guy backstage told me
It was,
Cole,
it
what's his name? No, Berenson. Colton Berenson.
What?
You know, I thought Val Kilmer was pretty great in a comedic role.
I mean, Val Kilmer is always pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
But I like the cast.
Yeah.
What do you guys
Michelle
think of
Monaghan
Michelle
hotter than.
Monahan? Yeah.
Oh,
Monahan. Is it? Which one is it?
Monahan, I think.
Yeah, I
Monahan.
like blonde, dirty blonde in this one.
Oh, her voice, man. Her voice. Something about just her over. She's
raspy.
Yeah, very.
Was that really her nipple?
I'm hoping so, but they showed her tits. Those boobs seemed better. She was fully naked.
They showed her naked.
Yeah, she was naked for like 3 minutes
in the Christmas outfit.
No, when he was in
in the hotel. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
I don't remember that for some reason.
Oh man, that's all I cared about. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hop in. I hated this movie. I hated it with a passion.
Really?
It's exactly what I thought it would be. It was pithy bullshit. Okay, so Shane Black's whole thing is that Robert Downey Jr. just narrates the whole movie because that's exactly what he did at the beginning of Iron Man 3. It's not good. I love Robert Downey Jr. as well, but when I think about it, what movies has he, other than Iron Man and maybe Due Date, has he?
Sherlock Holmes.
No, not for me. No, he doesn't do it for me.
Finish the question.
When Eric said he's a true A-lister, I kind of am like, he is, but he doesn't hold. Other than those two movies, he really doesn't. I can't think of movies that he's in that I'm that.
Tropic Thunder.
You might have a point.
You enjoy Doolittle?
A-lister might be a. I might be.
Eddie Murphy.
Like his charismatic.
They did another one.
I agree.
I mean, if Iron Man wasn't successful, we don't have Marvel. The whole Marvel.
And Travis would argue that he wishes that Robert Downey Jr. didn't exist for that purpose. So I
would agree.
But I did like Iron Man a lot. But I wish no Marvel movie had been made since then.
I just couldn't get into this movie at all, man. Like, I didn't care. I didn't have any. Like, maybe it was the same as Eric that I'm not watching him at the proper times, but I truly said, all right, man, like, I love Robert Downey Jr. I want to like this movie, but I just never could ever grasp why I should be watching it. It was just all over the place. It was all cutesy. Like, I don't know, dude. Well, didn't like the way it was done. I don't think I am a fan of Shane Black. What else has he done?
I was gonna say that I can't remember if it's The Nice Guys or the other. Yeah, The Nice Guys. Have you seen The Nice Guys?
Yeah, I did not finish that movie.
When I finished this movie, I was gonna say that was the one movie I would say is like, if you watch this, you'll like this. These are like the same movie almost.
Well, I mean, I can get into what I thought, but that was my only problem with this movie is I thought it was, very similar to The Nice Guys, and I liked The Nice Guys better. But I still really like this movie. I'm pretty much any movie that's set in Hollywood, just kind of, I don't know, I find that always interesting. Any movie that's about Hollywood and Val Kilmer, I like Robert Downey Jr. and Michelle is her name Michelle Monaghan?
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. Yeah, I thought it was a solid movie. It didn't, revolutionize anything. But again, this was Shane Black's first movie, and I can see how Hollywood liked him after this. I don't think there was I think we're coming at it from a little bit of a weird place where there's been 8 Shane Black movies since this movie. And now and probably other people sort of have taken stuff that Shane Black did in this movie, but this was the first one.
I don't know.
If we had seen this in theaters, you guys might have a little bit more of appreciation for
that. I agree with that. That's why when I say like the environment you watch it, and I think sometimes does affect.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like Wyatt said, it was kind of cutesy, bounces around, and that's why I say it gave me like Death to Smoochie vibes. So I'm just like, Oh man, like I'm gonna pull up my phone. Like, why do I give a shit? Like,
Yeah, the stake to me, there were never any. I was never invested, and the stakes were not high for me. It was because it was so cute. It was so like I don't know, man.
You had to listen. You had to listen to the writing.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah,
there was a lot of good.
like
There's a lot of really good one-liners in that movie.
No, I wrote one that was I was wetter than Drew Barrymore at a grunge club. Blah blah.
Yeah,
That was
grunge
That's not
concert,
good.
yeah.
It was not good. He's not a good writer. I think this guy shouldn't have gotten as many movies as he has. Like,
well, he's only done 5 movies actually.
good. He should have one.
Iron Man 3 was the worst movie ever.
Well, he's mostly known.
Iron Man 3
he's mostly known
destroys
for
this
being
movie.
a writer.
Iron Man 3 is so bad. Oh my
Iron Man 3 to me way better than this.
I remember being so upset at the theater scene.
Me too.
I was so upset
Because it was a lie.
Fucking cheesy.
I thought
Ugh.
after rewatching this that Val Kilmer stole the entire film.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Gay Perry.
Faggot
Gay
gun.
Perry was the best character.
My
Yeah.
faggot gun.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was my favorite line.
That's my- yeah. This makes me want to go back and watch The Saint. What else has Val Kilmer been in?
Just go watch the
Top
Sherpa
Gun.
episode of Entourage.
For, by the way, like before Batman.
Well, Top Gun.
Was that his first movie? But
I don't know, but he's very famous for that.
What is he?
The Saint. I think it was Ben who said he watched The Saint.
I've seen that.
Do you guys like The Saint?
I don't think I've seen that. It might be a future one.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've seen that either.
Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn.
Jesus, he's been in 100 movies.
Is that what?
He's been around a long time.
His top 4, like you know how they have known for on
Yeah.
is The Doors. He played Jim Morrison. I never seen that. This movie, The Saint.
Hey, he's in Wyatt Earp's Revenge. Wyatt.
I mean, Top Gun
I think
was
he's
his.
Wyatt Earp, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
he's
pretty
so
sure
good
he
in
is.
fucking Tombstone, man.
Oh, true.
He's fucking amazing in Tombstone.
Right? Yeah.
But Top Gun
Bad
was
Lieutenant.
Top Gun
He's
was
the
his
partner, isn't he?
fourth credit.
Batman. I mean,
He's awesome. Yeah.
Willow, Mad Mardigan. You guys seen Willow?
Yeah.
No,
that's a
I
good
never
one.
have, dude. I
Nope.
never have.
Oh, that'd be a good one for you to watch.
I would like to watch Willow.
Add that to the list.
It's on. It's free on.
Wonderland.
it's free
Wonderland
on
used to
Disney
be one of my
Plus.
favorite
I was
movies.
gonna say you were talking about that.
All right, I've added Willow to the list.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, Heat. Do you guys already mention
Heat.
that?
Yeah, Heat.
He's
The
on-
Island of
He
Dr.
was great.
Moreau.
He
That's
was
a
great
fucked
in
up
Heat.
movie.
in that movie. Wow.
He's so good, dude. Yeah,
True
he's,
Romance.
Dude, I was a big Val Kilmer fan. I watched all these movies.
yeah. Val Kilmer was great.
He's got
Don't
just like a presence to his face. It's
you
weird.
forget Batman, dude. Come on.
Oh yeah, we said it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Real genius.
He fell off a lot in the
Yeah, dude.
2000s.
Birdman. Starred in Birdman.
He did?
No. That's it.
No.
That's the other Batman.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
What did
I
you
think
think,
that-
Ben? Rewatching it.
Ben, what's your history? with the movie?
rewatching it. I used to. I'd seen it probably college, right after college. And I mean, I watch a lot of what.
2005, so that jives. Yeah, right on college time.
So yeah, it was maybe a year or two after it had come out. I watched it. Can't remember how I got onto it. I think I watched part of it on like a movie channel and then sought it out afterwards because I was like, this is entertaining me too much. I need to start from the beginning. Really enjoyed it. Remember loving Downey Jr. and Val Kilmer, but didn't remember that Val Kilmer was like in almost every scene. Like, I thought he was more of a side character. So rewatching it, I really enjoyed all the Val Kilmer stuff. He was fucking hilarious. I didn't care for the whole all the twists and stuff because I already knew most of them. But I also realized, I know there wasn't a bunch of them, but the few action scenes that in the movie were actually pretty decent action scenes. You know, like, and they were kind of like, they had at least some little twist to them that made it a little bit original. Like how often have you seen a guy hanging from a freeway, knocking a gun off of a casket into his hand to shoot Corbin Burns or whatever?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was pretty funny.
No, I actually noted that the last shootout scene was really cool. Like I liked it a lot. So there were a few scenes that I did like, and to be honest, this is like kind of comparable to. I was just happy to see Michelle Monaghan naked, and just like Marissa Tomei. I didn't like the movie necessarily, but yeah, I was happy to see a really hot couple nips.
I would definitely say it didn't quite live up to what I had built it up to have been in my mind. I probably pre-watching it again, I would have given it an 8. I think now it's like a 6.5.
That's got to be hard with a movie like. That's how I felt about the last one we watched, because rewatching a movie that kind of with everything ruined, like it's kind of stupid almost. You shouldn't even be rating it now. I don't know, dude. How do we even fucking navigate that?
Because join us, gentlemen.
Hey,
please.
Nick. Hey there.
Warm welcome to Nick Botero.
How you doing?
Surprise appearance.
The gin and tonic in his glass. It looks like.
No, you're muted.
You ever been on a Skype
I don't
call?
think he's muted. He just can't hear him.
We can't hear you now.
Yeah, you got a marg?
He's not even moving his lips, so why would we?
He was though.
Well, it's great to hear from you, Nick. Well, we'd love to have you back next week when we talk about our next movie.
I do love his input.
Oh my god!
And there he is again, and he's
Can
back.
we hear him
He has more to say.
Speak.
Speak now or forever.
Why won't you speak?
Oh God, yes.
Okay, now it says unmuted.
Accidentally.
It might be the microphone on your computer. Like you might have to go down into the dash, like in the bottom in the tray.
And he's gone. And he's gone.
All right, Nick.
Will Zach join us at any point tonight? Will Nick be back? Will
Jason will show up.
The bowl.
Stay tuned to find out.
This is also Robert Downey Jr.'s favorite movie of his own that he's done. I don't think we said that.
No.
Choose from.
And he's back.
Third time the charm.
Nick, talk to me, baby.
Are you changing anything when you are you changing anything when you leave and come back, or are you just?
How come you don't question this guy's dedication and you question mine right off the top of the podcast?
There you go.
He's left for the third time.
Please come back again.
Now hold on. Now I don't want to jump ahead here because if there's more to talk about, we will talk about it on this podcast. But Wyatt, you had mentioned that you don't know a lot of movies that Robert Downey's in, and I will agree that off the top of my head there aren't a lot. But one that I do know is a little movie called Zodiac. Have you seen? Anyone else seen it?
Wow. Yeah.
Have I seen Zodiac? Come on, man.
That's his I would expect you to. Have you, Wyatt or Ben?
Yes. Tremendous.
Yes. You like it? Oh, I'm surprised.
I actually rewatched that.
Oh, I love that movie.
This year.
Yeah, it was great.
This year or
Wyatt,
last?
Wyatt, he's in Chef.
Yeah, no, he's at the tiniest part ever in Chef.
Due Date.
Yeah. Love. I said Due Date. Due Date. That's it. It's Due Date and Iron Man.
We're talking about Robert Downey Jr.
He's literally in Chef for 3 minutes.
A Scanner Darkly.
Have you seen Chaplin?
No.
Never saw that.
That was one of his like big swinging dicks, like crack era.
Oh, when he was all cracked out?
Yeah, he was super young.
Well,
not super young. Like,
a little trivia, was he cracked out in this movie?
Which movie?
No.
He was in Bowfinger.
Bowfinger is one of the funny.
Bowfinger's a good movie. Oh, U.S. Marshals, my favorite Downey role.
Excuse me, whom?
He's the bad
U.S.
guy.
Marshals. Shh, don't ruin it.
Oh yeah.
I ruined it for you guys. Wesley Snipes kills in that movie.
Yeah,
he's in Natural Born Killers.
No.
Nick, are you a Zodiac fan?
I think besides Alien 3, that's probably Fincher's worst in my opinion.
Yeah, see, I'm surprised everyone else said they liked it and had seen it.
Oh yeah, I just like it.
Kind of a little movie where some people.
Actually, you know what? I'll say I actually think Zodiac is better than The Game. So I'll also say that.
The Game, the most overrated movie, one of the most.
That Michael Douglas and shit.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Dude, we did shrooms at Desi's house. Me, Desi, and Andrew Bernstein. And we literally had the greatest times of our life watching the game. That shit blew my
I
mind.
could see that. I think
Could
if
have
you're
done anything.
the
But
Twitter
I,
is good for shrooms.
but I see people say they like that movie though.
Yeah.
I watched it because it
I
had
don't think it's the
reviews.
worst thing ever. I'm trying to think of the like from bottom to top Fincher movies. That's down there.
Well, that's why I watched it because it was in his catalog and it had really good reviews actually. And I was like, oh, I need to watch this, and I was just like, really? I didn't. Think
It's all right. It's all right. But if you start like we did, like if you start with Fight Club and Seven as your bar for Fincher,
Well, that's what it was. Yeah. Yeah.
that's not gonna hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I agree. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know I came in late and I didn't do the homework last 2 weeks. But what was the rating for this one? I'm curious.
Well,
We haven't gotten
We haven't gotten a consensus
Okay, but
yet.
is
But
it generally
my
like
first
conversation, like positive,
Well,
negative?
did you see the movie or?
pretty negative.
It's-
It's getting death to Smoochie.
This is Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
very pleased to hear bad things are happening right now. That's good to hear.
Hmm.
I didn't hate it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it, but again, I was the one who said it gave me Death to Smoochie vibes. So I was just like, I just don't really care about what's going on here.
Yeah, it's a fluffer, you know.
Oh, so fluff, Nick. Very good word. Very good.
I was explaining that to Ferber last night. Like the analogy would be, it's actually masturbating. Like, you know, it's not the real thing, but it's fun enough to just.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, why were you talking
Smell
about
it.
masturbation with Justin Ferber?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
What
Ferber,
What-
what did he rate this? A
what would be the real
9.5?
thing? I want to hear what the real thing would be, and we should watch that.
The real thing is sex. Then masturbation.
Well, I know in the analogy, would it be like the devil knows you're dead or something, or
Oh, God.
Well, compared to this movie, to like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Did you see this movie?
Yeah, a long time ago though.
Oh, okay, you've seen it. Now, did you watch Hunter Killer? Because if you
I
did,
still haven't. I'll
Ah!
you're gonna
probably
have to hit the red hang up button.
Hunter Killer.
no, don't do that. We can still
Gotcha.
have you.
No. He's
I
having
would like you to
trouble.
watch it. I think you'd enjoy Hunter Killer. We all had positive reviews.
I'm gonna watch. I promise.
Travis was mid.
I did not have.
Travis
positive
was
review.
lukewarm. He was lukewarm.
That was
Hey, I
very-
went down a deep rabbit hole on submarines and the Titanic after.
Eric, yeah, he
I
was
heard
giving
there
us
was
a lot of
like-
information, which was
going
nice.
Somebody, Pedram told me that there was a bunch of Titanic bits you were going on. In
Not a
the,
bit.
I was dropping
Not a bit.
info on these fools, and no one was really putting down what I was saying.
Yeah, they call it a bit because you care, dude. It's not
Is
fair.
that is that true? There was a fire on the Titanic
Yeah,
before
the
she
Titanic was
set sail.
Fire when it set sail
That's
from
some 9/11 shit.
from Southampton.
Yeah, they already had explosives planted in it, so.
No, it's not explosives. It was
Yeah.
back in the day, and they had massive amounts of coal stored in the ship, and sometimes you get
Oh, I feel you.
fire and you can't get to the bottom of it
No shit.
without shoveling more coal into the furnace, and then that accelerated the steam, and that made them not be able to stop when they hit the ice fields. Kind of opened up a gash into bulkheads. Well, we won't get into that. No.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk
We're
bullshit.
kind of going over that in the party shit.
All right, and that's good. And then we got a lot of viewers talking Titanic and bulkheads, and this is good.
Wyatt, you ever
I like-
seen
I
Weird
like
Science?
I haven't seen that movie.
I don't know. I don't think. Not that I recall.
I saw a porn spin-off of Weird Science. That was pretty good.
Question?
They constructed.
Downey's got a role in that, and then if you've ever seen Back to School, which is a Dangerfield movie,
Yeah, I've definitely seen back. Yeah, I've definitely seen that.
In Weird Science,
Downey's in that
Really?
too.
right?
What's that?
He's really young in Weird Science, right? He's like a child.
Yeah,
Remember
he's
Weird
in,
Science?
he's in
Hey,
84
what
and
are you gonna do,
86.
Did anyone watch Weird Science, the TV show?
Derek,
Hello?
never heard of it.
What?
Yes,
You didn't?
The TV show? Nah.
I did.
It was fantastic.
This says Shane Black was the highest paid screenwriter before
Fuck
he
him.
transitioned. What is he? What is he famous for writing? I'm curious.
Nothing good.
The highest paid screenwriter in LA. Think about that.
Yeah, what a joke. That's why the industry is a joke. What a travesty. That guy's the highest paid. Are you kidding me?
You're kidding me.
seriously, can we get our ratings? This is a 4 out of 10. It's a 4 out of 10. God damn, dude.
Oh, it's all because of Lethal Weapon.
He wrote Lethal Weapon?
Yeah.
He was a writer, or he wrote
No,
it?
he was the writer, written by.
Oh man, how hard is that? A buddy cop.
Okay,
Wow,
the Monster
that's so
Squad.
tough.
You guys like the Monster Squad?
No,
Don't
No?
know it.
Never
no.
seen.
What is it? No.
It's in the 80s, like Halloween-ish.
How old is Shane Black? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think
Never,
he's pretty
never
old.
seen it. I will say that the Last Action Hero
Mm-hmm.
screenplay is pretty sick.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
I mean, if that's what you're hanging on your fucking refrigerator, Jesus Christ. He's the highest paid writer for Last Action Hero. That's what I'm hearing. One of Arnold.
This guy fucking loves Hollywood, dude. He just
Yeah,
writes
that's why
these
he's sucking them
masturbatory
off. They
scripts to
suck.
Hollywood. The Nice Guys about Hollywood.
This guy
Kiss
sucks,
Kiss
dude.
Bang Bang
This guy
about
sucks.
Hollywood.
This guy sucks.
Last Action Hero about Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Never again. And guess what? He ruined Iron Man 3 by making it all Hollywood and the Mandarin a fake fucking an actor, a fake villain.
That was the gayest
I was
twist of all time.
about to walk out of the theater when that happened.
Yeah.
That was the worst.
That was the worst twist I ever seen in my life.
We
Yeah.
probably booed. Boo!
What was the movie?
Iron Man 3.
Iron 3.
I don't even remember. That was
Nope.
the one.
Ben Kingsley.
Ben Kingsley twist.
Yeah.
He
He's a-
farted. He
I
farted.
remember the trailers. The trailers are setting up this Ben Kingsley like terrorist bad guy, and I was all in. And he looked fucking scary. And
Yeah.
then they pulled his fucking twist that he's a retard, and just totally made me
His, name,
hate the
his
movie.
name was Trevor. I'm Trevor. His name was Trevor.
Like,
It was awful.
Well-
TJ was pissed.
What do you give that? A 4 out of 10?
That's a 4 out of 10 from old Swanhorn.
that gets a 1 out of 10 for me. That was the
Whoa.
worst movie.
Well, no,
ever.
we're talking
Whoa.
about Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, not.
Oh, Kiss Kiss Bang
You
Bang.
give Iron Man a 1.
Iron Man 3 gets a 1 out of 10. That is the
Yeah.
worst
You give
piece
it-
of trash I've
Oh,
ever seen.
God.
I'm with you on that one, Travis. 1 out of 10.
Ever rewatch it?
No.
No, I will
won't.
never.
I actually I maybe saw a little bit on TV at
I
some
rewatch
point.
it 30 times before I watch this movie ever again.
Yeah.
Fuck
Really?
this.
No, I would give Kiss Kiss Bang Bang a 7.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Just hung up. I was
I
about to,
thought it was, okay.
yeah.
Like we said, I thought Val Kilmer was good in it. I like Robert Downey Jr. doing his Robert Downey Jr. shtick.
Oh, I love it.
Bit of a one-trick pony, That's what I would say. I love him, but
Yeah.
he kinda,
Yeah, I mean,
When
he
he's
plays
good,
the
he's
same
good.
exact role in Iron Man. Which
I mean,
makes
that's-
He
sense.
plays himself, Robert Downey
And he-
Jr.
Great.
And
Yeah.
really, he plays the same exact role in Sherlock Holmes, except with a British accent.
right. But he's great at what he does. That one role.
He was great in Ally McBeal.
I mean, his best role is Tropic Thunder. For me.
Oh,
I'd say it's
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to me, Tropic Thunder is. I'm gonna go ahead and because this is what I do.
No, don't do it. Don't.
That
do it.
movie's overrated as fuck.
Whoa.
What is?
Tropic
Thunder.
Thunder?
It's just not
And,
the biggest, not my favorite movie at all.
Come on, bro.
I think
Jack Black's
Oh, Jack
role.
Black.
Jack Black. I mean, and I love Jack Black.
Yeah.
That movie is almost ruined by him and Booty Sweat. There's so many horrible characters in that fucking movie, dude.
Booty Sweat.
Booty Sweat. Get the fuck
Yeah,
out of the
Booty
movie.
Sweat ain't that good, but the rest
Oh, he
are
ain't
good.
that good? You're so biased. He
Why
keeps
am I
getting off
biased?
the hill.
Huh?
Guy watches a movie in 2006 and can't have a new opinion. Watch it again. Mediocre.
I've seen it a bunch of
Uh-huh.
times.
It's good. Ben Stiller and
I'm a
and-
Ben Stiller
Yeah.
homer. I
Yeah,
like everything
same.
Ben Stiller
Tom
does.
Hanks
So-
cameo. That shit is excellent.
You mean Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise. Sorry.
The best.
Yeah,
yes,
Tom
the best.
Cruise, yeah.
Trust me, yes.
Tom Hanks is in it. I don't remember.
I
That.
agree. but I don't know, man.
No,
I
Tom
don't
Cruise
know
is
how
like
that's.
really, really fucking.
Tom Cruise and Ben Stiller, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no, Ben Stiller's kind of a main actor in the movie. Never mind.
And I'm
Other than
talking
that, I
way
don't-
down the line, 6 months, we file the insurance claim. Nah,
Yeah, like they're a great actor. I mean, Danny McBride is good in his little role. Like, yeah, dude, but I don't know, man. I just don't get it. But
many
this is
picks
about
of-
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, so I'm so
I have
sorry.
like 3 movies I want to suggest here, even though I'm not watching any of this shit so far. Sorry.
You do whatever you want, Nick.
well, I want to get 25th Hour pretty close to the top of the list.
Well, your turn. So
I was
wait.
thinking about that, and it made me think of another one. I'm just throwing names out. Obviously, it's not my turn, but I want to watch Clockers again. Clockers is that's another Spike Lee. That is so fucking good.
Clockers.
Never heard of it.
Clockers is Spike Lee also. Harvey Keitel,
John
Mekhi
Turturro.
Phifer. Oh man, there's so many good people in that.
Underrated.
John Turturro is the fucking man.
John Turturro's fucking money in that.
Dude, his range is ridiculous. He was the Mr. Deeds retard, and he also just puts in performances.
Yeah. I watched after one of these calls. I was telling you I watched Miller's Crossing. Eric and I were talking. I went off and watched Miller's Crossing, and he has like very few scenes in it, but he's like the iconic scene in that movie. It is unreal what he's able to do. He's so talented.
Who?
Damn,
John
this sounds
Turturro.
Oh,
I love him in Anger Management too.
Yeah, Anger
good.
Management.
Dude,
He's so funny in Anger Management.
dude, he's so good. He's so
Did you
scary.
guys watch the Night of? Does everyone remember that?
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone watched it. I don't know if everyone watched
And
it.
it's actually, unfortunately, it's like
He was
a
sick of
great
that.
thing that Gandolfini died because he was supposed to be John Turturro's character in that. Like
Oh,
that was his
Forgot
project.
the feet, right?
Yeah, that's what I remember about it. Yeah.
He had bad feet.
Like
It's always feet with him.
Yeah, and without John Turturro in that show would have not been anywhere close to hitting the heights.
That show was good, and then
Joe, but it was interesting
Wait.
at the time.
that show was crazy, man. The way they ended that show with him being like in jail, like I don't know, that was really.
Well, they ended it with him out of jail, and now he's just addicted to opioid. Like
Right.
You know, like he's got an addiction now.
Ah!
Yep.
It's not good.
Ben,
I
you're
guess
not
I don't
saying
need to
much.
watch that one.
Well, he's pissed. He's
Ben
pissed.
hates
What
me.
did you
Ben
think
hates
Kiss His Bang Bang a little
What?
bit?
No. Like I said, it didn't live up to my recollection.
Yeah,
It
that's
just
okay.
keeps happening. This really is like a theme.
Well, guess what?
I mean, I did enjoy some of the one-liners though that Gay Perry was handing out. Like when he threw the gun into the water, he said, "What do you say? Look, do you know what you'd see if you look up the definition of idiot in the dictionary?" And he said, "A picture of myself." He said, "No, the definition of idiot, because that's what you fucking are."
Yeah. But I feel like I could write that. I really feel like I could write that.
Well, put your pen to your paper.
I have. Sewer Kids is on the rise. All right. There's a blockage in the toilet. We need a plunger. A lot of cum.
Well,
A lot of cum.
Mike
Yeah.
Russell of the Oregonian observed that this is one of Downey's most enjoyable performances and one of Kilmer's funniest. It's a relationship comedy wrapped in sharp talk and gunplay.
Sharp
Triumphant comeback for
sounds
Black
Gang talk.
and one of the year's best movies. Whoa.
see, that's what I said though. I think coming from a 2004 perspective or whenever this was made, changes things.
Dude,
Okay,
look
what came
up Nick, please give us the rundown of what came out in
That's
2005.
what I'm going to do. I'm going to go find all the
Thank you,
movies that
please, God.
What?
One of the best films. I swear to God.
Well, I'm just saying these movies have been done to death since this.
Oh, come on, man. If it's a good
let's
movie,
see,
Most of them
let's
by
see.
Shane Black himself.
came out.
that are-
Hold
Yeah,
on.
I was gonna say
We're really
that he
talking
made
about
the
it. It
Nice
comes
Guys,
from
which is essentially the same thing.
Yeah.
In my opinion, when I first saw it, and again, it's been since probably high school, or college, or it came out 2005, so it was probably high school when I saw it. This comes from the tradition of the early Tarantino stuff, in my opinion. Like that's if we were talking about sex versus masturbation, Reservoir Dogs would be sex, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang becomes
that's
the masturbation.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, exactly. Like Pulp
Yeah.
Fiction would be the mantelpiece of that. for sure.
Yeah. Okay. All
But
right. Yeah.
that-
I'll buy that.
I think that from what I remember, I think that's in a similar vein. Like it's inspired by a certain extent.
Yeah. No. I think that's right. I think that's a good way to put it. That definitely is right.
So 2005 movie.
It definitely doesn't hold a candlestick to the Tarantino stuff. For sure.
Well, I mean, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Nothing does.
War of the Worlds, Fantastic Four, Constantine.
What? What are you listing?
Movies that came out that year.
The bad year.
Love me some Constantine.
This is
War
a
of the Worlds
bad
was
year.
Martin.
Oh, you know what?
Batman
Something that I would
Begins.
kind of put akin to this is not exactly, since it's very comic book, obviously, but Sin City came out 2005.
A History of Violence.
40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah.
Wedding
Totally.
Crashers.
Batman Begins.
Ooh. Begins was good.
Yeah, buddy.
I saw that with Zach Mahikis, I'm pretty sure.
Ooh, that's.
We will not talk about him tonight.
Why not?
Which I think that's the only movie
Harry
I've
Potter
seen
and the
with him.
Goblet of Fire.
By
Anyone?
the way,
Anyone?
I saw a picture of his girl, Desi. I had dinner with Desi last night. I was late.
Munich!
And Desi showed me a picture of Zach's girl, and it was really funny because Goslin said he saw the picture and he wanted to immediately respond, "Looks like a dude," just to get.
Yeah. I actually had the same thought. I wanted to say that. too.
What?
Well, I don't think
Just-
does,
Travis.
but
No,
it's a
just
good,
to fuck with him.
yeah,
Travis.
just to get the rise. Is perfect.
Have you got?
Yeah,
all
I was
you
gonna
guys
say,
have,
it's not new material for Alex.
have
Well,
you
no,
all
that's his
seen
go-to.
you all seen Serenity? Correct.
Oh yeah.
That came out 2005.
2005, a weird year for movies.
It was a weird year. It really
Yeah.
was.
Is that the Firefly movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It probably got no love.
The
when it came
Aviator, Finding Neverland, Ray. Who saw Ray? Because
out. Legit one of the best sci-fi movies, in my opinion, ever. Like top
What's that?
15, maybe.
What is it?
Serenity, yeah, for
This-
sure. Serenity.
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 I never saw it.
Serenity now. I'm saying-
Well, it's a movie after the Firefly series, which didn't get.
But
received.
honestly, I saw the movie before even watching Firefly. You don't even really need to see Firefly to
Yeah,
get,
like
to get it
the show is much kind of like more, like
serialized.
yeah, like it's just like so
It's
much
a
more
little more
big budget
campy.
with the movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The budget is
So, Eric,
That
you
was
said
Joss Whedon though,
That's
before he
fine.
was really.
Ray and Walk the Line came out in 2005,
Yes.
which means this is a really important year for movies because both of those got mashed up to make Walk Hard, and without those, you couldn't have Walk
Oh,
Hard.
dude.
Correct.
Yeah, you're right, and you're right.
I think Walk
Right.
Hard gave us like the most enjoyment of
Yeah.
any film. Just
I-
to the amount of like bits and talking about that movie that we did was
Yeah, it
insane.
came at like the perfect age for us, where we weren't like, we were still really stupid, but not high school stupid.
Yeah.
But
It was
Yeah.
I thought
I
about
just love-
Walk
I
at the
just
beginning
love
of
when
the film when the girl was getting sawed in half. Made me think of Walk
Oh
Hard.
yeah.
I love when his wife comes and he's just like, oh, I forgot. And he just forgets that he had a wife, so he got another wife. I got no other excuse other than I forgot. This is one of
Yeah.
my favorites. So dumb.
it's a really,
But it's good. Like, it's good. That's like a sad movie. I feel like I cried like when he like redeems himself as he gets older and is like, that movie is like more than just a dumb. It's so many layers of things that you wouldn't think out of kind of a dumbass movie like that.
Mm.
I need more didgeridoos.
If you can't play the fucking theremin, like that.
I'd like
whole
to move
thing-
on from this movie, so I'm going to give my review. I give it a 5.5 out of 10. And I will never watch it again. No offense to Ben.
Yeah,
None of this
I wouldn't
personal, who cares?
watch it again either.
Glad I paid the $5 to own it.
Hey, I mean,
now, baby.
It's
you
yours
should
now.
have watched it first.
Yeah,
Well, I
well,
would have
said
to
it.
pay
I gave it a
$4
7.
pay
I still
$4
enjoyed it.
to rent it. So $4 to rent it, $5 to own it. I was like, yeah, I'll pay another $1.
It's still worth owning it, even though you'll never watch it again, probably.
Ah! How's
That's
that?
not worth it, actually. That's the
It
definition. of
doesn't make any sense. You,
Well, all right. If he watches half an hour of it, it's
He
worth
never
it.
will.
sure.
He might.
You should tell Amazon that was a mistake and
You
get
never know. Hey, Crash came out.
It was a mistake, but I watched the whole
All
thing.
right. Well,
What's your kid or something?
what's your revised rating, Ben? What are you giving it?
I gave it already 6.5.
6.5.
Yeah, he did.
Why you're giving it a 4?
It's getting a 4.
Wow, that's tough love.
So you guys are averaging somewhere hovering right around Ben's.
6.
Honestly.
Yeah,
Coming in at a
6.5.
Sounds like.
Yeah. You gave it a what, Eric? A 6?
I gave it a 5.5.
Yeah, so like 6-ish. Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah, in my mind, I had it at an 8, but it did not live up to that.
You know what? I don't blame you because I just think it comes from a period in your life where you enjoyed it, and now some movies just don't hold up.
yeah,
The wit and the humor were doing it for me back then, and while I still found it pretty funny, it certainly didn't
Well, comedy, yeah.
it didn't grab my attention like it did back then.
I actually kind of like this as a podcast idea. It's called Revisited. You have to give what your mind thinks is the rating of, old times, your nostalgic rating, we'll say. And then we have to watch it, and then you have to give your new updated rating, and the revisited score is like the difference.
So it has to be something everybody's already seen.
Yeah. That would make it harder. Yeah.
Movie Shoehorn podcast. We already do it. We're doing it.
this was to be honest, I almost didn't finish this movie. It was almost the first one. I said, there's 30 minutes left. I'm just gonna do it to say I did it. I didn't want to do it.
That was
was supposed to Skype with my brother, and I forgot because of this dumb fucking movie. I'm trying to talk to my family, Fuck this dumb movie.
Hey, you know what? They can't all be winners, Wyatt. Can't all pick.
They can if I pick them, Eric. They can if I pick them.
100 killers left and right.
I'm a hunter killer. I'm a submarine.
Well, whose turn is it?
It's Nick's turn, dude.
Glad you asked, because
No.
Nick's
We're
turn.
watching
It's not
Sendaioki.
Nick's turn. It's not Wyatt's turn. It's my turn.
It's Eric's turn. He's going to pick Kronos.
Kronos. What the fuck is Kronos?
Not Monos this week. It's
Yeah,
Kronos.
No, actually, someone brought it up earlier when we were just talking about how we're picking movies that we thought we enjoyed more. So I wrote down some movies this week that are blind spots for me.
Good.
And I'm hoping they might be blind spots or ones you don't remember and you're down to watch.
This is great. This kid did his homework. And
I like the blind spot.
And you're
the blind spot
questioning
angle.
his loyalty, Travis.
I was questioning.
I didn't write down a fucking thing other than all the shit I hated about the movie.
Yeah. Question this. All right. Now,
I'll
Kronos,
question it.
Ron Perlman. Kronos is a real movie, by the way.
now, first of all, this is not the movie, but how many people here have seen The Prestige just out of curiosity?
I've seen it.
All right, everyone's seen it. How many people have seen the movie have not seen, The Illusionist, which came out at a very similar time frame?
I've not.
Wait, which one was
I've seen both.
They're both kind of like magician movies, and they came out at the
I've seen
same.
them both. One has Ed Norton and one has Hugh Jackman.
Exactly. And I never watched The Illusionist because I liked The Prestige so much that I was like, well, I don't want to watch that other one.
The Illusionist is very good.
Jessica?
The Illusionist
They're both very good movies.
Well, I love The Prestige, yeah, and that's
They
where
came
I
out at the same time. I thought, and also back then I was a big Ed Norton fan. Like, he was probably one of the top actors for me back then. And I saw it, and I was jerking off to it, and I said, no way, it's definitely better than The Prestige. And then I saw The Prestige again a couple years later, and I completely decided that The Illusionist is a gargle of balls compared to
That's so funny because that's what I was the opposite, where I saw Prestige and I was like, this is so good that there's no way The Illusionist can be good. But I was like, well, maybe, revisiting things.
Well, if you've never seen The Illusionist, you'll realize probably that The Illusionist is a gargle of balls compared to The Prestige.
But it is one that I feel like, a lot of people like it. So that's why I wrote that
I
one.
would say that The Prestige is a better film overall. Just
Prestige is
you've got Bale with Jackman, so
I brought that up just I figured people had seen it, but I'm like,
and
no.
it's so much smarter too. The whole Tesla thing, everything about that would be a great podcast. Actually,
David Bowie.
Two of them.
I didn't know that was David Bowie, because I'm not really a big fan of his music, but when I figured that was him, and he's in Zoolander, I was like, fuck, this guy is an amazing actor.
I mean,
And
Prestige
he's in,
is
and
Christopher
he's in
Nolan.
Willow.
Come on.
Right, exactly.
I know, but
Wasn't
still, it's
wasn't
like
Bowie in like
all
Labyrinth?
that much.
Oh, that's it. Labyrinth, not Willow. Labyrinth, right?
Yeah, Labyrinth. Yeah.
Prestige might be his. I don't know if it's his
Let's go.
best. But it's in my top 3, I think,
For what?
for Christopher Nolan movies. That's
What are, what
he's
are
got
your other two?
I gotta put Memento as my number 1.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's a
What-
I don't know
movie
if
that
it's like
Eric.
best, but it's my favorite of his.
I
That's a
need to
movie
watch
Eric
that
made
again,
me
to be
watch
honest.
That I fucking hated.
Memento?
Yeah, you made me watch that and I hated it.
Yeah, of course you did. That doesn't.
I loved it at the time, but I haven't seen it since it came out.
I thought it was the stupidest idea for a movie ever.
Well,
The guy who recommended
Kiss
Kiss
Bang
Kiss
Bang.
Bang Bang.
Yeah. No, I was just frustrated after I watched it. I was like, this isn't. It's so fucking stupid. This guy. Why doesn't someone like just take him out of his fucking misery,
Well, the
waking up every day?
we've established you don't like movies that don't follow.
The rest of the
regular
world saw it
linear-
and gave the fucking car keys to Christopher Nolan and said, "Here, do whatever you want."
No, Shane Black, dude. It's all Shane
Really
Black.
good
It's
point,
Shane
Brad.
Black's world.
I mean, it's actually a genius movie idea for a movie. Never
I'm
played
gonna go
before.
ahead and
I'd rather watch 50 First Dates.
I'm gonna buck the trend. I don't like Magician. I did not like The Prestige.
You did
Really?
it. Okay.
I did not. I never have really seen a magician movie that I liked. I don't know
Well,
why. I can't really think of any that I've ever liked.
But it's not about magic. I mean, they
You know what?
magicians,
You
but
know what
that's not-
Carly and I say to each other all the time?
What's that?
It was a
Who gets
double.
to bang? Who gets to bang her husband?
What's a dabble?
It was a double.
I don't think you heard that one. Nice slip in, Ben.
Yeah, I don't think
What,
you did.
did I bang her husband, or did I bang?
I'm confused.
Wait. That it? Was that what he slipped in? That I have sex with Carly?
No. I was
Not
saying that
Cartman.
you and her argue
Since you
over
slipped
who
in.
gets to have sex with her husband.
Oh yeah. No,
You
and you know
have
what,
sex-
Ben? I have been sexually attracted to him once.
No, I honestly didn't care when you said you wanted him to play. I just thought it was really odd that you had brought him up like the last 3 times we talked.
I
Really?
liked them, dude. That's what happens when you like
I
it.
got-
Yeah, you had
He
you
wants
had
to
brought
golf
him
with
you
him.
had brought him up in two straight podcasts, and then you brought him up for golf, and I was just poking fun at it.
Have you
Well,
have you
fan
guys-
now.
I mean, I am a big fan of his. To be fair,
have you guys watched the Seinfeld The Outing episode in a while when they
When they go to the mall.
No. When they think they're gay, when he's getting interviewed and they do like a fake conversation.
oh, so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, monks.
And Jerry Kramer said, he's like, I can't believe you lied to me because he thinks he's gay. And he goes, all the signs are there. You're 30, you're in your mid 30s, you're clean, you're single. He goes, so are you. And Kramer looks at him and goes, and then he just retreats to his apartment. He doesn't say a word. He's like, oh my God, I'm gay. The next
And
time you see him with
he has
a,
that dude with him.
yeah, with a man. Like,
Yeah.
Wait, is that the one with the reporter?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
dude.
No, that's a good episode. That's pretty early, right?
Yeah, like 4 maybe, or yeah,
4?
3 to 5 probably.
5-ish.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Probably 5.
All right. Well,
Just
This is-
Kramer, dude. His looks. Oh my God, I was fucking
What
lost.
What was the Nolan movie that came out before Interstellar? Inception.
I have it.
Oh,
here.
Inception. That's
Inception's his best.
that's so tough for me, man.
For me.
about Dunkirk. Where does Dunkirk rank in your
Yeah,
list?
I really like
Dunkirk's really-
Dunkirk.
I think Dunkirk's really cool, like as an idea, but the rewatchability just isn't
It
there.
couldn't.
For
Yeah,
it.
you couldn't put it in your top 3.
See,
I mean,
that's the problem. Is like rewatch it. It's so hard to rate movies because some like Interstellar's rewatch. I love Interstellar, but the rewatchability is not really.
nah,
Like,
I
know
can
what mean?
rewatch it. My
Me
top
too, I'm not-
dog is
but, like-
Interstellar.
Well, that's a good point.
Interstellar.
As well, yeah.
Movies
Same.
are tough to rewatch because they all hang on the twist of that they're non-linear and that's
Right.
where the twist falls into.
Yeah,
Like,
I think Dark Knight is so fucking money.
Besides the Dark Knight series, I guess.
I enjoyed the battle that was Tenet. When I finished that movie, I felt like I had lived it.
I still haven't seen
And it
it.
might be a good one for this podcast if we.
That's a
have
perfect movie to force you to watch.
That really is, yeah. Because it's dude. it's hard to not be captivated by his
Put that on your
film
list.
making ability. Like,
I really do need to watch it because I love Christopher Nolan. I have to at least
Wait,
just
Wait,
force
you've
myself
never
to watch
you've never
it.
seen it?
No,
I'll do it with you, Travis.
I couldn't do it. I can't do it. I've heard so many
I'll tell you
bad
this.
things
Do it.
about it.
You can watch that movie and you will like Robert Pattinson as an
Oh,
actor.
I like
yeah, I already do.
Denzel's son was really
Well,
yeah.
I
The
didn't.
list up.
I didn't, and I watched that movie, and my opinion of him completely changed.
You should, Ben. You will wet your
That's when he
pants.
started kind
Watch
of
Good
yeah.
Time. If you watch Good Time with him, you'll wet your pants. He's
What
my
movie?
That was the Safdie before Uncut
Safdie
Gems.
brothers.
Safdie
You
brothers.
know what?
Yeah.
So
The
man,
movie they did
Pattinson
before
was-
Uncut Gems, and they have him starring.
Tenet.
recommended The Lighthouse. Robert Pattinson's fantastic.
Yeah,
I would jerk off if we watched that together because
Wait,
everybody.
is that him and Willem Dafoe?
Yeah.
Oh God, I heard that one's out there.
That one is.
Yes.
I think that was the best movie that came out that year.
Nick recommended. I watched it. I highly enjoyed it.
I could. This would be a good movie to force me to watch it because I'm a little skittish about watching that.
Guess what that director's doing? That director only hits home runs every single time.
Who is it?
What else did he do?
He did. I'm fairly certain that's the guy who did The Witch. He
Oh,
did Northman.
I like The Northman.
Or maybe I mix it up because there's the other guy that did Hereditary, but I don't think that was him.
No, yeah, I don't know actually.
No, you're right.
He did. Yeah, you're right. He did
Robert
the
Eggers.
House, The Witch.
Okay, well we're.
Oh, he
naming-
did do The Northman. I like The Northman.
So he pretty much just does a bunch of crazy horror slash.
The
weird
Witch is
fucking
good too, I
shit.
guess.
That's what they say. It looks fucking insane. No, thank you. I will not. Don't recommend that. I'm not watching
Have
it.
you guys ever seen Midsommar?
I'm never watching that.
No, I
haven't
saw
seen that.
I saw the climactic scene.
Yeah, well, like that's
Which
the
is
type
pretty
of movie
crazy.
that.
Which is
it-
honestly one of the craziest scenes I've ever seen in a
That's
movie.
what they say.
What?
Like, I don't get
Midsommar?
kicked out.
Watch
Yeah.
that shit.
Have you
What?
seen it?
The
Ben?
cliff scene?
No, the burning bear.
Oh, at the end, yeah. I mean, I haven't seen the whole thing, but
And
I've
then
seen.
just the girl starts smiling. It's fucking. it's
Oh,
pretty-
you're talking about. So that's the director that did the other one that I was thinking. So the Hereditary director that did.
Midsummer.
It should be in a prison somewhere.
Yeah. No, but this,
Literally.
Lighthouse did The Witch and did Northman.
Yeah.
And he's about to do Nosferatu next year with Willem
Oh
Dafoe.
wow.
Which is probably
Wow. I love Florence Pugh.
Is it also? Wait, who is it? I think I just saw a picture of that Nosferatu movie. Is it also? Oh, who is that? Skarsgård?
probably. I mean, he just did Northman with Skarsgård, so that makes sense.
No. Oh, this is the other Skars. This is a different Skarsgård though.
Which one?
Stellan?
This is the one that was just in the John Wick movie, I think.
You're talking about
The guy who's it.
acted
Yeah,
it?
Bill Skarsgård. Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Oh, the loser Skarsgård.
Yeah, fuck him.
All right, well we've lost Travis for a moment. Let's talk.
Oh shit! He's got to look up the Skarsgård.
We lost Ben. We lost Travis.
So what did you
I'm here.
Huh?
What was your recommendation?
Well, everyone keeps talking about other stuff, but that's fine.
I love.
If we're ready to talk about my next one, another blind spot of mine that I've heard about a lot in life,
Get
The
the fuck outta
Negotiator, starring Samuel L. Jackson.
I tried to get Anna to watch that 2 nights ago. And
Who?
She started it and she said no.
Wow, what a coincidence!
Yep, it's on Netflix right now.
No. What's the line I like from that movie? They didn't.
Don't spoil it.
They didn't did it. You
Oh.
did. Nah, I can't remember what it is,
I
but yeah,
started
I like
with,
that movie.
They
Huh?
tell you not to piss on our hand.
Yeah.
Is that what you're
No,
talking about?
that wasn't what I was thinking of. This was. This is like I can't. I think it would
All right.
spoil some shit, so I
Calm
can't
down.
say it. But
In the Marines, they
Yeah,
teach
don't
you
spoil it.
not
Don't
to
spoil
piss
it.
on your hands.
Don't
So,
spoil it, please.
This is
yeah,
just
no,
Kevin Spacey.
the Negotiator was really good. I saw that in theaters. I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
Kevin Spacey.
Negotiator is
Why have you seen The Negotiator?
No, not that I recall.
Okay, that's good.
I like these both of these picks though.
2
What else?
hours
What else
and-
you got in the hopper?
2 hours and 20 minutes.
2 hours and 20?
Yeah.
Well, it is free.
It's
What is
free.
surprisingly long for.
Wait, what movie?
The Negotiator.
Long negotiation.
Wow.
Who's in that?
Kevin
Kevin
Spacey,
Spacey.
Samuel Jackson.
Samuel L.
I feel like I've seen that before.
All right. Well, another one that I have is a martial arts movie. Since we have not gone martial arts, it is Jet Li the One. Has anyone seen this movie?
Oh my God, I love the one.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that the one you lent me, Eric?
No,
So
it's not.
good.
No, it's
It's
not.
I don't know if I've
science-
seen that one.
It's the
This is the
science
sci-fi
fiction
one.
Jet Li movie.
That's exactly why I recommended it because I hadn't seen it. Saw that it's sci-fi heavy.
Oh my God, Jason Statham.
Yep.
God.
Oh, it's so good.
Why did you say that?
Okay, I'll see you
I
I feel
guys
like
in a
I've
couple
seen
weeks.
that.
Might be. Yeah, I thought maybe Travis had seen it.
Oh no, I love that movie though. Such a good idea.
I got a rip over here for you the whole time.
There's a bunch of Jet Lis in parallel universes, and one of them is, trying to kill the other Jet
Why are you
Lis.
telling us?
This is
Let's
just
going fresh.
this is what you find out in the first 5 minutes.
What the fuck are you doing? Now that's not the movie anymore. You just ruined it.
6 minutes, I guess. 5 minute break for.
Well, nobody's here. I don't know who I'm talking to.
Everyone at home, take a 5-minute breather as we take bong rips and lose weight.
Yeah, I'm about to rip up.
Now we're losing weight.
But no, I'm glad to hear that you like the one so much. I think that might be the choice if you're okay with it.
That is definitely a film I have not seen since it actually
I don't
came
think
out.
it's gonna go over well with the rest of the Shoehorn though.
But that's fine.
Nick's already out on it.
I don't care.
Well, what about
Well,
that?
isn't that the point? We're supposed to pick movies that everyone else is gonna fucking hate.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't think that's the point.
I kind of want to watch The Negotiator, or another one that I found. The last one is a 1985 Witness. I know this movie.
No, got no file.
Who's in it?
Witness me.
Harrison Ford.
Witness.
Harrison Ford.
Yes. When a young Amish boy is a witness to a murder while visiting Philadelphia with his mother, police detective John Brooke tries to protect the boy until
Hey! Why aren't you yelling at Eric, Wyatt? He's telling you the whole story.
I don't want to watch the trash.
All right.
All right.
All right.
It sounds just like The Fugitive, kind of.
Well,
Hey,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Travis, since you're kind of, I don't know why I think that you're like the master of ceremony here, but do you have like a list up where you could add all the movies that Eric's mentioning, that I'm mentioning, that people like, so we could have a queue that we could think of?
guess what?
I was doing it at the beginning. but
Guess
I
what?
haven't.
Question my dedication to this fucking podcast earlier, and I have that queue up right now.
Okay,
You have all these?
Yes, I do.
read them off.
We have Willow, 25th Hour, the ones that I just mentioned. We have Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. We have Nothing But Trouble. We have Capote. We have Hubie Halloween, and we have Ravenous.
Can you add The Girl,
The Girl,
add Clockers,
Clockers,
add Eraserhead,
Eraserhead, good one.
Oh my god.
There was one other that I couldn't remember. That
Oh, yeah. If you need me to reference these next week, I'll have them.
Inherent Vice.
Inherent Vice. Ooh, you know what? That's a great one for
I
me.
think I've seen that. Have
I watched that on a plane, and I felt like I didn't give it a fair shot.
Isn't that the Joaquin
Not like
Phoenix?
Yes.
Ooh, I need to watch that one.
Yeah, you do.
Hey, maybe that'll be next week's.
That's the biggest P.T. Anderson under the radar that there is, and it's,
Yeah, I was gonna say, Nick
Come on.
can't go a week without mentioning P.T. Anderson.
Well, the
I like
nominees
good
for this
things.
Yeah, I know.
are The Negotiator, The Illusionist,
I
The
and I
One.
think Ben made a good point. And this is just
I
my two.
want the one.
Ben made a good point that the purpose of this really should be, in a sense, to get you out of your comfort zone. I like I know that I'll watch The Negotiator. I'll say that was fun again, and I'll just give it a great rating again. I would rather not watch The Negotiator again, personally speaking, but I'll watch it if that's what everybody else is doing.
I mean, I kind of think The Negotiator would be the best because nobody else has seen it, right? Just me and Nick.
I'm not sure.
Are you guys?
Well, I haven't seen.
no offense, but like, are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get like? You gonna take some liberties here? Like, all these movies are the same. Manhunter, The Negotiator,
Those
pick
are
a
not the
fucking.
same.
They're the fucking same. It's just some fucking story about some fucked up fucking situation. Like, go out and think out of the box here. What the fuck? All these movies have been. I swear to
Are
God.
you willing to pay for
Manhunter's like
one?
an art film.
Are you willing to pay
Huh?
for one?
Manhunter's like a fucking art film.
I know. I'm just saying, in terms of like it just seems like all the plots are the exact. Like Manhunter maybe was not a good example, but they're all just some terrible
All right,
story.
fine. I'm recommending the next couple recommendations I'm gonna have are Das Boot, Hunt for Red October, anything in a fucking submarine. Okay.
That was 1 week. That was 1 week. I gave you Nope. I gave you some other movie.
Yeah, Nope is still probably.
Well, guess what, Wyatt? I've given you the one. It is a sci-fi martial arts movie. How many of those have we seen so
I
far?
teach you martial.
Not many.
I don't think there
That's
are.
what
I think that's the only one of that.
It's and you have no say in it. Because
Serenity.
What?
get out of your comfort
This-
zone and watch Jet Li with me this week. And next
This
time,
is free. This is free too.
this is free
Where at?
wherever you can watch free movies.
Just
What
wanted
does
to
that
get-
mean?
I don't know.
It all
What is-
depends.
What does that
I
mean?
looked up earlier and it was free. You can watch it on Hulu. You can watch it on Amazon Prime if you have those. YouTube TV.
Damn. It's
HBO.
cross-stream.
HBO. It's on HBO.
I think I know what I'm gonna do. Wyatt, you just inspired me. The next movie we watch, I think I'm gonna go documentary.
Yeah. Do
I was
something
going to bring up
different.
a documentary.
That's fine.
Paid one.
Do something different.
Have you ever seen The King of Kong?
The
No,
King of Kong?
heard that's.
You haven't seen that.
I
Is
heard
that
that's
that new one?
It's not new. All right, that's the movie of the week. The one has been scrapped.
Wait, what?
The King of Kong, A Fistful of Quarters, is the movie of the week.
Oh no,
No.
no way.
I seen this probably when we were
Are
in
you
college.
fucking kidding?
Now he's upset.
No, I've seen this movie.
No, he's
This is
upset.
I probably made you watch it.
well, it's not only that, but this movie's already been discredited. Like this guy is not. This guy.
It was all a fake.
yeah,
We're
it was
gonna
all
watch-
farce. He fucking.
How do
cheated.
you win a jet? Pepsi.
We're back on the one.
We
Jet
are
Li.
not back.
I'm not watching that.
Okay, this is what we're watching. It's the Tom Green Show. You ever heard of it? You
Yeah.
go on YouTube, you watch old clips of the
I
Tom
would love to
Green
watch
Show.
Tom
It's
Green
gonna be
Show.
better
Oh,
than anything.
Eric, I've heard of
you
this.
said.
This is the movie. There's like a humongous ape in New York, right?
Oh, no. That is King Kong.
Hey, Eric.
Were you doing a bit? I can't.
Yes, I was.
Is this
Okay.
still on?
That's good. That's a good start. No, The King of Kong is a great documentary. Honestly.
About somebody who's good at the
Movie.
King
That is
Kong
a
video
movie
game.
I will love. I guarantee that.
What?
But it's not free, so I didn't bring it up. I try to be nice to you.
Damn. Why did I think
Back to the one.
If it isn't about,
heaven now.
It's about
Fucking-
King
if it
Kong.
isn't about like, I want a documentary about Doom on
It's
the
about
computer.
Donkey Kong.
Have you ever seen Dark Days, Wyatt?
It sounds very familiar.
Dark Days is about it's an abandoned subway area in New York City, and it is about the homeless culture there, like a whole community of homeless people.
Dude,
It is one of the sickest documentaries. I had to watch it in a class. It
Is
is
that-
one of the sickest documentaries.
I
Probably
used to be
number one I've
obsessed
ever-
with.
Is that in black and white and they live in the sewer, kind of?
Yes.
I've seen that. That shit is crazy.
It is
I
the
used to-
best.
Oh man, I used to be obsessed with like shit, like because there's a bunch of underground communities and like there's some crazy shit going on. It's
Yeah,
very
but-
interesting.
But they show you like their day in the life. They show you how they wake up and how they go to work. Like how they go to work. Like this guy sells CDs and this guy
Right,
collects
right.
bottles and whatever.
Damn.
But they like shave and the guy that has the couch and the TV down there is
Yeah.
like king. And
Yeah,
they have
yeah, yeah.
Full stratification. It's incredible.
It's
unbelievable.
dude. It's seriously like an underground society, legitimately. Like
And then, well, I won't ruin the whole thing, but it's just like the arc of the story is actually perfect too. They have, it's just fucking incredible.
Has anybody
cool.
gone back and watched Dope Sick Love?
Yes, several times.
Really?
Yeah.
Still good?
It's not as good as when you are, if you smoked an eighth during lunch at Desi's, but it's
Found it.
In front of me.
it's still.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really fucked up, but it's in the same vein as Dark Days, but Dark Days is definitely better.
I'm almost positive Action Bronson used part of one of those in one of the beginning of his song. He's like, "Hey Sebastian, another hit of crack will do." I think like it's a really yeah. I'm almost positive.
And
Another hit of cracker do.
cracker doodles.
Well, that's good. And some people are living good lives. You go on down to Anacostia at 9:30 a.m. You're gonna see people living their life. You're gonna see a cop with his lights on, just on the block, just waiting. Just was wait. I was always just like, "What are you doing?"
Okay.
It's not a question of
I'm
if
here.
when you're there. It's a question of when.
Dude.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask: has the Marty Cup had to change direct? I saw a text the other night, or last night, about Corey's like the pancreatic cancer walk is the same day as the golf tournament now.
Oh, that's what.
Okay.
What?
I'm just
That
mentioning that-
walk was
Yeah, but
always
that-
in June.
It doesn't matter. I don't think anyone's going.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Which-
That's what I saw in the text. I just wanted to check in. It's a fair question, right, Ben?
It,
Well,
it
it's
would
not
also
40.
be it would also be over probably right in time to still make golf,
What is the tee times that we're angling for?
like 1 or 2.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, because Pedro Marty shot down doing anything in the morning.
Well, I know he's got the
Wait,
swim
wait.
going on. So if we're doing that, yeah, then that's a
All right, so are we watching the one with starring Jet Li?
The one or
Turn off
Fistful
the
or
recorder.
King of Kong.
Yeah,
You-
that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah,
but we
get that
gotta get.
recorder off. I got
All
a
right.
bone to pick with
We're
this.
watching the one with Jet Li, everybody. Welcome back next week to the Shoehorn.
Yeah,